Hey everybody, how's it going? So with the ongoing delays surrounding Ezra Miller's take on The Flash, maybe it's time to reconsider that franchise's direction. Traditionally, after Barry Allen, the natural progression would be Wally West, but DC unfortunately has shown a high level of disrespect towards that character in recent years, even making him a villain in a recent storyline. So with Barry Allen kind of being uncertain, and also Wally West having the baggage of having to follow after Barry Allen as a legacy character, maybe it's time to go an entirely new direction. And with that, I'm thinking maybe it's time to do a version of The Flash for the big screen starring Jay Garrick. Now, Jay Garrick was originally introduced in Flash Comics #1 in 1940, before Barry Allen or Wally West, and he gained his superhuman abilities during a hard water accident, becoming the first Flash and an active member of the JSA, or Justice Society of America. Now, in publication, Jay Garrick was unfortunately phased out for Barry Allen for a temporary period of time, just like other versions of characters like Green Lantern and the Atom, as they were rebooted for, at the time, a more contemporary audience. He did come back and all that good stuff, but was rebooted again for the New 52, where we were introduced to a younger version of Jay Garrick in the Earth 2 publication line. This version of the character, like others that were in the Earth 2 comics, was a modern reimagining of Golden Age DC character heroes, specifically characters like I said before, Alan Scott, Green Lantern, the Atom, and of course Jay Garrick. Now, in the rebooted Earth 2 canon, Jay Garrick was gifted his extraordinary abilities not through a hard water accident, but instead abilities like electrokinesis and superhuman speed from the god Mercury. Besides avoiding the baggage of Barry Allen, utilizing Jay Garrick could actually provide greater connections to the other active DC franchises like Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Shazam, and Black Adam. And a lot of this is because they all have some sort of basis, some sort of connection to the Greco-Roman gods. And Wonder Woman in particular herself is actually a daughter of Zeus, which immediately connects her to the Greek pantheon of old gods in the DC universe. In her solo film in particular, it was alluded that the gods of Olympus were all killed by Ares, although it's very possible a few of them could have escaped and survived amongst the humans, just like Ares did for centuries on end. And out of the many Greco-Roman gods to survive, Hermes or his Roman counterpart Mercury would be the perfect character to use for a character who escaped. Now, this shared history with the Greek gods connects to Aquaman also in a very similar manner, as the founding of Atlantis connects to Poseidon. And with Shazam and Black Adam, their powers stem from Greek, Roman, and Egyptian pantheons respectively, which can further be a connective tissue with characters such as the Flash and Dr. Fate. And speaking of Dr. Fate, he, alongside the Justice Society, is expected to be included in the Black Adam movie, which further would be really easy to connect with Jay Garrick's Flash, since he is usually the Flash of the Justice Society. So with this shared connection to the various pantheons of gods, it could actually be a really interesting foundation for the core group of DC heroes going forward. Unfortunately, you have to deal with the fact that not only would DC probably not want to do that, but you would miss out on a lot of the famous things about the Flash that relate to either Barry Allen, Wally West, I guess just their storylines in general that probably would be harder to repurpose for Jay Garrick, including the Speed Force and the Rogues Gallery shared by both Barry and Wally. In the Speed Force in particular, while you could easily still connect that with Jay Garrick, it likely wouldn't have the same introduction or exploration as the Speed Force under Barry or Wally, especially if you do a whole thing where Jay gets his powers from a god like Mercury. Obviously, Warner Brothers could be really creative here if they decide to go that route, although I really don't expect them to ever replace Barry Allen, and Jeff Johns is a huge fan of Barry Allen, actually being the primary player responsible for Barry Allen's return to the DC main canon as the Flash during the whole Flash Rebirth stuff. But leave your comments down below, what do you guys think, and we'll see you guys later.